Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Thank you very much. Uh, Mr. Secretary, thank you very much for the job you do over at the VA. I know that's a very important role you play. And, our veterans, I think oftentimes maybe are overlooked. Our veterans uh, went to war, went to serve our nation. And when they came back, a lot of them had struggles. You know, a lot of them needed further education, and we're having a hard time getting that. I'm reminded of my uncle who served a tour in Vietnam, came back from Vietnam, and we know how that era in American history was. Came back, but I think you could count my uncle Floyd as being one of the fortunate ones. He came back and started a Texaco gas station in Irving, Texas, and also as a side job, cleaned the seats at Texas Stadium before AT&T, the old Texas Stadium, but cleaned the seats at Texas Stadium. So I'd say we could count Uncle Floyd as one of the success stories with our veterans, but it hasn't always been that way. You know, it's an honor to be here today, however, surrounded by heroes who represent the best of America. Our veterans have carried the weight of defending freedom and democracy around the world. They've answered the call, often at great personal cost, to ensure that our nation remains strong and free. Now it's our turn to answer the call to ensure that our veterans are equipped not just to transition back to civilian life, but to thrive. One of the most powerful ways to honor our veterans is through education, higher education. It provides the tools to unlock potential, to build on the discipline and expertise honed during your military service, and to create new opportunities for success. We recognize that many of our veterans face unique challenges in pursuing higher education, balancing family obligations, work responsibilities, and the emotional toll of service can make the traditional college experience feel out of reach. And it's got to be tough. It really does. I mean, to try to balance a job, a family, and education, it's got to be tough. And that's why my administration is committed to removing the barriers and ensuring veterans have the flexibility and resources they need to succeed. Today, I'm proud to announce several key initiatives. The first is enhanced support through the GI Bill. We are strengthening the post 9/11 GI Bill, ensuring that it not only covers tuition, but also provides funding for essential needs like housing, childcare, and mental health services. This means fewer obstacles for veterans and their families as they pursue their educational goals. And we're going to have veteran friendly campuses. We are partnering with universities and colleges to expand veteran resource centers, providing spaces where veterans can access academic advising, mental health services, and peer mentorship. These centers will also support faculty in understanding how to best serve our veterans in the classroom. And I think one of the most important things that we're going to roll out is the transition programs. We're working with institutions to create programs that translate military careers into academic credit. If you led a squad, you have leadership skills. If you worked in logistics, you have skills every company in America needs. This initiative will cut down the time and cost it takes for veterans to graduate. And you think about it, every person in the military uh, comes out. I honestly think they come out a better person from when they entered, and they come out with a skill set that's sellable in the economy, a skill set that every business should be thriving for. And And that also includes education, like I was talking about, tech and trade education. For those pursuing paths outside traditional four-year colleges, we are expanding access to vocational schools, technical certifications, and apprenticeship in high demand fields like renewable energy, healthcare, and advanced manufacturing. These are the jobs of the future, and veterans are ready to lead the way. But this effort doesn't stop with veterans, it extends to their families. A service member's family sacrifices alongside them. Their children and spouses deserve the chance to pursue their dreams as well. We are enhancing programs like the Fry Scholarship and Dependents Education Assistance to support their educational journeys. And let's not forget the critical role of mental health in this effort. Transitioning to civilian life is not easy, and we must ensure veterans have access to counseling, peer support, and campus based mental health services. No veteran should have to choose between their education and their well being. You know, in every veteran, I see the potential for greatness. I see leaders, innovators, and change makers. Our responsibility is to ensure that their courage and commitment on the battlefield is met with opportunity and support here at home. To every veteran listening here today, your service matters, your future matters, and as your president, I will not rest until you have the tools to build the future you deserve. Let us reaffirm our commitment as a nation to honor our veterans, not just with our words, but with meaningful action. Because when we invest in our veterans, we invest in the future of America. May God bless you. May God bless our veterans, their families, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you all very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.